Love is blind. That's a saying or a Netflix show that gets tossed around a lot. But the reality is that it's true. When men are in love, they end up doing things that are quite uncharacteristic. They'd sacrifice their morals and ignore red flags that set them up for a life of misery, and they don't even know it. In this video, you'll find 10 things you should never, ever do for a woman. So hit that subscribe button and watch till the end to stay curious. Number 10. Put her on a pedestal. Do you know what's the most important rule in the playbook of wooing women? It's quite simple, really. Yet most men overlook it in the romantic haze of love. You'll come across many women in your life who are drop-dead gorgeous and have a charisma out of this world. But do you know the most important rule that would make all of them run after you? Not putting them on a pedestal. Now, you may understand what this means literally, but figuratively, it means to not drown her in compliments. When you bolster the ego of a woman who's not yours yet, you'll end up blending in with the sea of admirers she's got lined up. So what do? What's the game plan? You have to be the standout. You have to be different, and you can only do that by giving her the thrill of chase. You might think to yourself that she'll appreciate the praise, but once you show her how easy to obtain you are, she's going to lose interest in you. Yep, that's the harsh reality. All you have to do is treat her like you treat anyone else, at least for the initial phases. Once you know she's committed to you and you only, then you'll have the opportunity to show her how special she is for you. Number 9. Be unauthentic. Most men make a simple mistake when they're trying to keep a woman around. They mold themselves into her perfect mirror image. Do you do that too? Do you adopt her interests, ideas, and hobbies like they're going out of style? It's a classic error, and if you want to look pathetic, then by all means, go for it. The thing is that bending over backward just to impress a woman backfires quicker than you'd expect. Women don't want a male version of themselves. They don't want a simp. They want a high-value man who has a backbone and his own identity. They don't want you to be a simp just so they can find you attractive. Nope. So don't nod along in agreement when you're not feeling it. Have some confidence in your ideas and passion, because women dig authenticity. Men who can march to the beat of their own drum are the ones who are attractive and bold. And to make that happen, be yourself unapologetically. Number 8. Be available at all times. The biggest mistake every man makes for the woman he finds attractive is to be on her beck and call 24/7. Let's burst the bubble of this misconception. Being constantly available for anyone other than yourself is far, far, far from attractive. If you're always there for her and she knows that you'll drop everything for her when she calls upon you, trust us, she'll lose interest in you. And oh boy, she'll lose interest in you faster than you can figure out where you went wrong. The logic behind this is that people, especially women, naturally value what's rare. And if your attention and time are not rare, then she won't value it at all. Women appreciate a bit of mystery, a bit of unpredictability. They want someone with their own life, their own passions, and their own commitments. So your time should be valuable to her, not something she expects at her every whim. Resist the urge to text her every waking moment. And for heaven's sake, don't cancel your plans just to be with her. This is way more than about playing games. Essentially, it's about showing her that you've got a life worth being a part of. Number 7. Show her all your cards. Embracing mystery is something that should come easy to a man. However, in the presence of a woman, they sometimes forget that they have to be mysterious. Women, like everyone else, are intrigued by what they don't know. It's what keeps them hooked, and it's exactly what keeps them coming back for more. Think about it. If you spill every detail about yourself up front, will there be something left for her to discover? Nope. No excitement there to keep her engaged. When you're chatting, just give her enough to keep her interested. Keep some cards close to your chest for the next conversation. That way, you'll keep her guessing and coming back for more. When it comes to texting, resist the urge to give her a play-by-play of your day. Plus, don't keep on updating your social media every 5 minutes. If she already knows everything about you, where's the fun in getting to know you more? Number 6. Give up your mission. The urge to make your life all about her. Compelling, right? Don't do it. Don't ditch your life missions and change your trajectory just to accommodate a woman in your life. Listen up. Your goals and passions are a core part of who you are. They should never take a back seat for anyone. And you know what? She'll grumble a bit at first, but deep down, she'll always respect you for sticking to your guns. If you start neglecting your dreams and hobbies for her, she'll find someone else who cares about their dreams and hobbies. And it makes sense. Wasn't she attracted to the guy who had his eyes set on the prize? She wasn't attracted to the one who jumped ship just because. Of course, it's crucial to strike a balance between your personal life and your relationship. You don't have to ignore her or brush her off. But if you don't show her that you're a man with ambitions and responsibilities that are just as important as she is, she's the one who's going to jump ship. Number 5. Change who you are. When life throws you lemons, you'll often find that it's hard to stay true to yourself. But there are a few other moments as well where you'd encounter such difficulty. For instance, when you're in love. Women are prone to nudging their men into changing for them. But only high-value men know that it's a trap. Why? Because why would she be with you if she didn't dig you just the way you are? Here's the deal. While you're busy morphing into someone else's version of you, you might hear those dreaded words. You've changed. Or you're not the same man I fell in love with. That's when it's going to hit you. You made a dreadful mistake. So hold on to your essence. Believe us, it's not just about keeping her hooked. It's about holding on to your own identity. You're not just a partner. You're a whole person with your own quirks and qualities. And guess what? That's what makes you truly magnetic. Number 4. Sacrifice your dreams. Now let's talk about never sacrificing your dreams. One of the biggest mistakes a man can make is sacrifice his dreams for anyone, especially his partner. What do we mean? Imagine you get a promotion of your dreams. You have to shift cities, and your partner is not on board. What should you do? Now, the thing is that your significant other should be your biggest cheerleader. She shouldn't be a roadblock, and someone who really values you will find a way to make it work. Here's the thing. You need to watch out for those who try to derail your dreams. They're not your ride or die. They're just obstacles in your path. And trust us, sooner or later, you'll find yourself without them. And worse, without your dreams. Number 3. Compromise on your boundaries. Forgiveness is a cornerstone of any relationship. It's true that we all mess up from time to time, but here's the thing, gentlemen. If she's consistently disrespecting you and your choices, it's time that you take a stand. You need to set those boundaries and stick to them like glue. If you overstep them for one person, you're going to find yourself overstepping them for everyone. Don't reward negative behavior with your attention or approval. If you do, she'll lose respect for you, and she'll find it easy to keep on defying your boundaries when she knows that there are no repercussions. Respect is the bedrock of any healthy relationship. Without it, you're building on shaky ground. Remember this, the right partner will not only appreciate your boundaries, but will also respect them without question. Number 2. Fight another man for her. To over-assert their dominance, men usually find themselves squabbling with other men just because of a woman. But here's the deal. Fighting over her doesn't prove a darn thing. For starters, a high-value man would never put himself in a position where he has to physically fight another man. Why? Because it's a lose-lose situation. There are only 2 outcomes, and neither of them is ideal. Either you end up in the hospital battered and bruised, or you land yourself in jail. Unless it's a matter of self-defense, there's no justification for throwing fists. So think twice before you let your emotions get the best of you. Number 1. Ignore red flags. Do you ever notice how men are quick to identify red flags in other men, but when it comes to women, they fall flat? Well, that's the most important thing. When you're out there dating, it's crucial to keep your eyes open and your wits about you. If you let sweet words or a pretty face cloud your judgment, you'll set yourself up for misery. Even in love and lust, you have to analyze her behavior with a clear, rational mind, because overlooking bad behavior sets a dangerous precedent. If you give her a pass once, she might think she can get away with anything. So don't be fooled. Stay sharp and make sure you're not missing any warning signs. Found this video helpful? Don't forget to hit that like button and stay tuned for more.